Because if you don't believe in those moments, who else is gonna believe in you? You know what I mean? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name is Simon. I am a full-time artist and a brand owner. I'm just starting to document everything that's going on in the business and in my life. Thank y'all for watching the last video. If you stuck through that long one, I'm not sure if I want to like record longer videos or just kind of shorter ones, but I'm just trying it out. We're gonna see what you guys like and what you guys want to see. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get to the week. It's really gloomy right now, and it's like, this kind of kills my mood every time. This is the thing, living in Washington. It's so gloomy outside, really not motivating to work, but we get through it. Last night, I woke up in the middle of the night because I had an idea for a year of the snake, which is coming up. I have this idea, let me show y'all real quick. So obviously we gotta make the red. We've got this, I put the snake skin kind of pattern on the logo. And I think I'm gonna try it out, print it out on some vinyl and see how it'll look. And I think that's the best thing about like having the heat press at home and all that. I can test my ideas out really quickly without having to order samples from anybody. But these are just really quick things. This is a one color, so I'm able to do that. But if I had 3-color job or whatever and I want it printed, screen printed, it's gonna be a little harder. But just the idea of the one color I can print at home and test it out, make a sample. We're gonna see how it turns out. I don't know. I think it'll be a dope idea. I think it'd be fun. Definitely take advantage of the Year of the Snake release for Lunar New Year. Perfect timing. FedEx just came and dropped off some of the hoodies that I've ordered because an order had a defect on their hoodie. The print was cracking a little bit, and you know, it should be flexing with the fabric, but for some reason that one didn't end up right. So we're gonna make it right for the customers. And you know, it happens. I'm not perfect, and you gotta account for that, and you gotta make it right for your customers. So I'm going ahead and replacing their item. We're gonna go print that and pack it up and ship it to them. Alright, so we got the transfers here. The thing with these transfers is they are screen printed transfers, which means they are screen print ink the same way you would with a screen printer. They pretty much do the same thing with the screens, and they squeegee it onto this film, and this film comes to me so I could heat press it. So we still get that plastisol ink that you get from a screen printer. It just, you know, reduces the time and mess that I have to do to screen print. It just minimizes the setup fees and all of that stuff. There's no setup fees on these films. I get them per sheet. It's literally screen printed ink. I think that's the best way to do this if you have a screen printer, or I mean a heat press, and you want to get started. The best way for me at least is to get screen printed transfers, because they are, again, the same way you would screen print on a garment, but it is just on a film. With the space and the materials that I have, this is the best way to get the same ink, the same exact ink onto your garment without having to have a whole heat press setup, burning screens, and having to do all of the setup fees. So again, it is, if you can see, it's ink. It's not a plastic film or nothing. It is plastisol ink that is heat pressed into the garment. Alright, so right now we're gonna make a sample of that Year of the Snake hoodie design that I showed you guys from earlier. I found this like old hoodie in my closet. It's a gray hoodie, but I'm gonna try to print the snake skin in black, or the snake pattern graphic in black on this hoodie, and we're gonna see how it turns out. It's gonna be giving like Black Mamba vibes, you know what I mean? So I measured this out, and I think I want the graphic to be 11 inches across. I think that'll be a good size. Now I'm just setting up the machine. I'm really hoping this turns out, because it's a sick concept, I think, and I'm really hoping that idea comes across the right way, especially when you like put it on and look at it, that it's not just a bunch of like specks. I want it to feel like, oh, this is like a snake skin texture. So we'll see how it looks. I mean, it looks good on the computer, but we're gonna cut it out right now. As we're waiting for the vinyl to cut, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the post office and drop off some packages. And yes, I still have my Christmas tree up, bro. I'm gonna get that done today too. One color jobs like this just to get my idea across and see if it'll work. Like that's super dope that I can just do that right away. But again, doing this for like a bulk is not it, bruh. It is not it. Alright, so I'm kind of dumb, right? I didn't realize there was a strip of like black that was at the edge of this, and it came out on this, but man, I think this looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Alright, so here it is printed. I think this came out pretty nice. I love that it's still readable. I was really nervous about it being still like legible, but you get that inspired snake skin. I know I messed up right here again on that little hairline, but yeah, man. What do we think? I think this is a good idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to order like those red sweaters for Lunar New Year. I think it's really nice and subtle, nothing too loud, but it still says Sweet Life. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you would cop something like this, and it says Year of the Snake 2025. It is currently 11:41 p.m. and I am talking to manufacturers right now to get some samples made. I've talked to maybe like 10 different manufacturers just to see their price, their sample price, MOQ, turnaround time, and also like the price breakdown, 50, 100, 200, just to gauge the pricing and how much it changes when I order more in bulk. I'm trying to get all 4 colors and super excited. I think I found like a couple that's really good as far as pricing goes and the quality of the beanies they make. So we'll stay tuned. I'm excited to get them made. I'm gonna order the samples, especially before Lunar New Year comes through. So we're gonna do that, make sure we get that in, and we're gonna see how they turn out. Today we're gonna pack another order, ship it out, but also I think I'm gonna dedicate like the day to cut up all of these rugs and clean them up and make sure they're ready to go when being packed, you know? I've been kind of just doing it one by one every time I get an order, but I think I'm just gonna take the time, get it all done, so it'll be easier for me to just pick and pack. And also I have to drop them off at Drip Tea Kent anyways, because they asked me to put them in the shops. Shout out Drip Tea, shout out Justin. If you wanna go stop by there and pick up these rugs, you can do that now. And also I think it's better that you guys get to see them in person and hold the product, you know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do today, and yeah.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got.
Alright y'all, we've been cutting the rugs for like 5 hours now, I think, or I don't even know. I lost count. I'm tired, but here's our stack. Over here we have 4 boxes out the way. They weren't all completely full, but still, we got 4 boxes done, and I have 2 more boxes to go, and then we'll be straight. I gotta wrap it up, so that's gonna take another like, I don't know how long, but I'm determined to finish today, so we're gonna keep going.
You better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing the cheddar,
It's 8:34 p.m. I got through 5 boxes. We got so many rugs to roll up, but we did it. I was supposed to go out with the homies to go eat, but I don't know, I just had to finish this today. When I'm like locked in, I'm locked in, you know what I mean? So I want to get this out my day so that I'm not stressed out about it, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll it up, and we are gonna check that off our list.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning.
Alright, checking back in. It is 11:10 p.m. Since the last time I checked the time. We finally finished. Man, this took forever, bro. This took so long. But we did it. I feel accomplished. I'm gonna try to relax, man. I'm glad we got to check that off and I stuck with it because then I don't have to worry about it anymore. And usually that's how like I get stressed out and stuff. But you know, gotta check it off the list. That's done. Now I can just back things up really quickly and ship it out as fast as I can. But we're gonna go ahead and drop some off at Drip Tea like I said, and you guys can pick it up there as well. Yesterday, I can't believe I worked like what, 15 hours, 16 hours, so I'm exhausted, but we're still gonna get some work done and get productive. Not gonna be as labor extensive today. I might pack some more orders to ship out, but I still wanna paint, so we're gonna finish the painting I've been working on. At least get touch on it, you know, cause it's been the same state for like months and I think it's a really good painting. It means a lot to me and what I'm feeling, so we're gonna paint on that and work on that. And I might work on this in the room. I usually work on it in the other studio, but it's called I Want to Be Cozy. I was there all day yesterday. I don't want to be there today. I'm gonna try to bring it inside this room in my office and just paint, vibe out, play some music, and yeah, that's the plan. Man, so I was just on YouTube and it's crazy. Like I never thought, you know, I'd even motivate anyone about making videos, but shout out to Lewis, the homie Lewis. We're internet friends and haven't met in person, but he's one of the coolest dudes out here, and he got back on the YouTube and shouted me out, and it's just wild. Like I don't ever expect ever even talk in front of the camera, and I'm glad that he got back on it because of me starting a YouTube. Shout out to the community, shout out to all the creatives. Yeah, man, shout out to you, Lewis.
Simon, aka LaGatsby, an amazing artist out in Seattle.
Appreciate the shout out, bro. This is dope. I'm glad you're making a YouTube again, man.
Or started his YouTube channel to showcase his journey.
100, usually be 75 or 100 pieces.
Like some cool perks, like if people did buy them.
So I just got off the phone in a meeting with a local business out here working on some merchandise. You know, I love to help my friends in the communities. This year, I've been trying to do more collaborations. Excited for this one, just to help out the homies. They got a super dope shop and I'm excited to see where it goes. This is the painting that I've been trying to finish. I already have a name for it. It's called Trust Fall. Just a reflection of what I feel like I've been going through in my adult years. I just want to zone out, at least get a lot out of this piece. And yeah, let's do this. This is the painting I've been wanting to finish, and let's see how long it'll take me. I'm excited to finish it though. So this is one of my characters that I've been working on. He's like a night owl just because I'm always working at night, and it kind of represents me. You could be anybody, you could see yourself in it, but for now it's who I am, and I think this will turn out to be a really dope painting. Man, for all you artists out there, how long do you keep your palette for? Because I don't remember how many paintings I've used this palette, or this what do you call it? Yeah, I don't even know. But how long do you guys use this for? It's been caked on for like probably like 5 paintings for me. Man, y'all don't understand what painting really does for me, man. Like, it's like when you go on vacation, you don't worry about anything else, and you're just kind of like living in that moment. That's what painting does for me, man. It's like a vacation. It's really how I get to play. It's my favorite thing to do. And sometimes I put it off just because I feel like I have so much to do, and I really check out when I'm painting. I be checking out. I feel like I'm not present when I'm painting. I don't like to be disturbed. I want to be in a flow state. So that's why sometimes I put off painting, because I have so many things to do. But man, there's nothing like it. There's really nothing like this. Having an idea in your head, feeling a certain way, and then like seeing it come to life as you go. It's just a great feeling. And I'm glad I took a little break from this, because the ugly stages are always the hardest thing to get through. It's like you're really pushing it, and that's why I think why I put off this painting for so long, because I'm trying to get through that ugly phase. It's not there yet, and it's always hard to get through that. I kind of color blocked everything. I made sure I did that the last time I stopped painting. As long as it's filled in, I feel like I'm almost there and I can really get creative, and instead of thinking about like there's still so much to get through and blah blah blah, this and that. So now I could really just zone out and feel everything and chill. Let's talk about how I started painting in the first place. I was working this 9-to-5 job. It was a dream job, but it was low-key starting to drain me. I wasn't feeling fulfilled anymore. and it was really hard to just get out of bed, honestly, and go to work. And then, you know, I was itching to paint. I got inspired. I went to like a friend's house, and she was like an artist too, and she was a graffiti writer. And I used to like do graffiti when I was like 13 years old, and I got caught and all that, and I stopped doing it. But I got super inspired. Like, I just missed that feeling, you know? Low key, during that time, I wanted to go back out and like paint on the street and like do graffiti again. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, we just started dating, but she was just like, you know, I don't want you to get caught and blah blah. And she stopped by my apartment one day after work and like got me a gift, and it was a canvas. She was like, I don't want you to get in trouble. I can't like have you go to jail or like risk your life and all that stuff. But she's like, here's a canvas, paint on this, do whatever you want to do on this. I didn't even know what to paint. I just started painting. I grabbed a spray can, did graffiti on it, painted like one of the anime shows that I started, that I watched again on that, because I don't know, just how I was feeling. And yeah, man, I was like, this is it. This is the place I need to be. Like, this is what fulfills me. I started contemplating about everything. What if I could make this into my job? What if I can turn it into a job? And my wife, she is really good at marketing, and just started marketing out my paintings. She's like, hey, Simon's doing this, and he's doing commissions and portraits. Like, if you guys want any paintings, hit him up. And I just started painting, and like when it's like people's birthdays and things like that, I would paint them like a little canvas. I would just paint for people, and I wanted to get better. I didn't know how to like blend with a brush, because I worked with spray paint and all that stuff, like pencil work and stuff, but I never worked with paint. Like, I know how to get the basic down and just like mix colors just because of college and color theory and all that, but like, I never knew how to like paint people, blend colors, and I just kept practicing. Like, every single day I would just paint. And it was nice because people who wanted to support me started hitting me up for paintings, and I just did it every single day, and to a point where like I had a long list of clients of commission work. Like, I just had like a list of 20 people that's just waiting. I took deposits and all that. I was delivering these paintings to people, but I was just painting every single day. And then all of a sudden I was just like, you know, I got to a point where one day I really just couldn't get out of bed to work, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's to reflect on everything, and like I want to do this full time. I was saying I had enough clients to last me like a couple of months, a few months. I just knew that one day of this is better than going to work and feeling drained. You know what I mean? Me sitting here just zoning out, painting someone's painting, doing a commission work was so worth it. Like, I can do it for hours. It was just so worth it to just sit there and do this for the rest of my life. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I took a PTO, do some soul searching. Honestly, I already knew what I wanted to do, which was like go full time with this. Because it's funny, like I was bringing canvases to work because I had people meeting me to go pick up their painting, like commission painting, and I would like bring the canvases to work, and people from work knew what I was doing, but I was just doing both. I'd take a little break, meet someone up for their painting, take a picture with it, and then go back to work. I just quit and I just went for it, and it was, man, it was such a struggle. It was really hard. Like, I loved every minute of it, but I was broke. To be able to pay the bills, I had to do like a painting every single day, sometimes 2 paintings a day, and I have to finish those paintings, you know, and I want to do a great job on them. At the time, I'm still learning, trying to get better and better. It drained me, but I knew that it was all worth it. This is better than anything else. I sit here, listen to music while I'm painting. That's like the best feeling. Work as many hours as I can just to do this, you know. And so shout out to every single one of you who supported me in the beginning. Y'all changed my life, man. Y'all paid my bills. Y'all did all that just so I can paint every single day. That's real. It was a grind every single day. When you're working hard for something you love, it doesn't feel like work. I was grinding and I knew it was gonna work out someday. It really was. And you gotta believe in it. Because if you don't believe in those moments, who else is gonna believe in you? You know what I mean? No one's gonna believe in you as much as you believe in yourself and what you're doing. And you're gonna see that through. And so for a long time, I was painting a lot of portraits and painting for people, doing a lot of commission work. I think this past year, I don't know, I'm really trying to transition. I'm trying to transition into where I'm creating my own worlds and my own stories within my paintings. And I'm really trying to find my style, like the style that just flows out of me. And I think like even starting with this painting, this is helping me like find that. I want to tap into my like inner child. Like, this is what it was all about for me. My imagination and expressing that through my artwork. I want to build that. I want to start building that, and that's why I want to finish this painting so much, because this is the start of that journey. This is the start of that beginning, and this really came from like my experiences, my life experiences, and that I just hope a lot of you guys can relate to it, you know? It's a time of transition. This is the time of reflection and growth, and this painting represents that for me. It really does. So I hope you guys start to see my growth in this new journey for my artwork and where it's headed. I used to do a lot of portrait work, and I'm really trying to stray away from portraiture and really find what's inside my head, what wants to come out, you know? So that's what it's about right now. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this painting turns out. I keep trying to finish this painting, but life is just life-in, and I got things to do, and like I had a goal to finish this for you guys for this vlog. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, but I'm really trying, and I want to be consistent and post videos every week and just document everything. So we're gonna stick to that because that's the goal for this year. Be consistent, show you guys my life, document it for myself. I posted a video of me like starting the painting, so we're gonna see when I actually kind of started this painting. October 25th is when I posted. So it's been months and I want to see this painting finished. It's time to finish this painting, and we're gonna lock in and do it. I'm gonna get this close to finished or finished by the end of this video, and you guys have been there through the process of me with the whole thing, so I'm really glad I get to record this and document it. Let me show you guys how this started. We gotta finish. This broke, man. Now my light won't stand up. Aw, bruh. So that concludes another video. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
You got dresses in your closet.